Hello, friends. In the last episode, we saw walnut, which had more than one use. So it was for adaptation, it was for change, as well as it was for the influences that one can have from outside. This time, we are going to again see a remedy which has got more than one use. It is water violet. So we are going to discuss water violet and the two ways in which we can use water violet. For all those homeopathic friends or all those homeopathic doctors, homeopathic students who are subscribers to this channel, water wallets one or a typical or a book picture of water wallet is something to do like platina. Now here I want to clarify one thing. This is something that I try to uh, follow in my practice with batch flower remedies as well as with homeopathy. Homeopathic remedies also they do have their personalities, and batch flower remedies also have personalities. I have often seen many homeopathic doctors, students, who compare homeopathic personalities with batch flower personalities, or they try to remember batch flower remedies or the personalities of batch flower remedies through homeopathy or through homeopathic personalities. I strongly would suggest that one should not do this. Uh, the reason being, not that it is wrong, but if you try to remember water violet with platina, then possibly we will just remember a part of it, and you might not be able to use water violet completely in its entire utility. So water wallets one aspect that one we can see is people like Platina who are who have a very superiority complex, who have uh, a kind of a feeling that they are better than other people. They have that pompous nature, something that we call in Marathi, what we call it is as they have Maz and excessive abhiman about their themselves. They always look down upon other people. They feel other people are nothing, and they can't mix with the society because they feel they are much better than them. So the people around, they are not of their level. So if you see water violet plant, you will understand the doctrine of signature. The plant is the leaves and the rest of the plant is it's like a shrub, whereas the water violet flowers, they are in group of two or three flowers. They usually bloom on a tall stem that comes completely separately up from the shrub, and the flowers, which are bright white flowers, they are placed uh, much on the above level than the rest of the shrub or rest of the plant. So this is typically how water violet personality behaves. The one indication that they feel that they are different, superior than their family. Something like a platina personality in homeopathy. But if you ask me, the use of water violet in my practice, I would say that I have used water violet for this kind of indication only for 30% of the times. If I have used water violet 100 times till now, only 30 times I used it for this indication. But rest 70% of the time when I used water violet, it was the people were not showing any superiority complex. They were not showing um, any kind of nature where they were not looking down on other people. Nothing, nothing. The rest of the indication of water violet is the positive quality that we can give to the other people. Not being feeling superior and not able to adjust with the society because feeling that the society is lower or the rest of the people are lower than them is one negative indication of water violet. What positive indication or positive quality that we give through water violet is the social connect. These are the people who see themselves as up on a different level, and by giving water violet you are actually bringing them to the reality and bringing them towards to an extent that they can connect with the society or with the environment around. Now, if we consider this positive quality of water violet as social connect, there are many people who feel difficult to connect with other people. It's not shyness, it's not lack of confidence that we are going to see in the next episode, which is large. The next remedy that we are going to see in the next episode is large. That is something to do with the lack of confidence. There are people who do not have lack of confidence, but somehow they are so introvert, somehow they are so uh, their personality is such that they do want to talk to people, they do want to mix with people, but they don't know how to start, how to break the ice, how to start the conversation. They don't know how to connect with people. Water wallet can help in that manner. Water wallet can help people to connect socially. It gives a social connect, and something that a water wallet uh, person likes to do. Now, this is another indication of water wallet. There are people in our society who I feel are very talented. They are legends, but what problem that they face is they are completely like there are many artists. If you consider Picasso or MF Hussein or such big artists or the legendary artists, uh, you might or Gurudat or whatever. You take care. You think about all these big artists, and the one common uh, I would say not problem or limitation, but one common quality or feature that we see in these artists is they are so much in a different level that it becomes difficult for them to come to the level of the common people and talk to them or discuss with them. I've seen this with one of a very prominent homeopathic doctor or homeopathic teachers and a very big name in Mumbai when uh, 20 25 years back. uh, I won't name him, but that the teacher used to discuss his cases in the symposiums and in the conferences, and the cases used to be completely of a different kind. He used to connect the patients with some poet and the mental state of that poet, and so there always used to be every case of his every year in that conference or symposium used to be completely different to a completely different level. Now, when we as students, as basic students, we used to ask him questions, at times he used to feel very difficult to come to our level and give us answers, because he constantly used to be in a completely different level of his, and he wanted to communicate with us, he wanted to teach us, but somehow he couldn't bridge that gap. So the problem was, the society wanted to learn from him, but he was not in a position to understand how he can connect from his level of understanding, which was much superior, to our level of understanding, which was much ordinary and much basic. He didn't have any superiority complex. These people, they don't have any superiority complex. If you consider MF Hussein or Gurudat or whatever people, they don't have a superiority complex. We don't consider Platina for them, but they are in such a different mood. Now, this is not clematis where people are in a dreamy state. They are not dreamy. They completely think, and they can see, they have a completely different perspective towards looking at life, towards looking at whatever is happening around them at a different level. Now, we as common people cannot come to that perspective, and they cannot come here to tell us exactly how they do it. Now, this is the bridge, or this is a gap which can be bridged by water violet. Water violet can help them to connect socially and come to the levels of the huge or ordinary or common people and discuss the perspective that they have about life with these people. Just for an example, I think Sachin Tendulkar, I always feel him as water violet. He doesn't have superiority. He is a very down to earth person, but still he is very aloof. He is very secluded. He is very introvert kind of person. He does take parts in advertisement and all those things, but you hardly see him mixing too much with the society and this thing. He is usually confined to him, his family, his this thing. So this is the typical legendary man who uh, I don't see him as a team player. I always see him as a legendary solo player, not as a team player like Dhoni. So that's the difference. I don't see either of them because Dhoni is a social person. He is superior. I don't see that. They both are legends, but I always feel Sachin Tendulkar has some issues. Must be having some issues with the social connect, and so though he has so much to give, possibly there is some gap between him and the teammates where teammates can't ask him the right questions. He can't connect with these people. That's what I used to always get that feeling. These are water wallet people. They are not superior. That's what I'm saying. 70% of the water wallet percentage that I have treated, they were not superiors. They didn't have superiority complex. They were legends. They were ultimate thinkers. They were highly refined people. Only problem that they had was they couldn't connect with the people around them, and that's where water wallet comes in. It gives a positive quality, and it helps them to connect with the society. Now I have used this particular feature in most of the autistic kids that I have treated with flower remedies. uh, Autistic kids, they do show they are in their own world, obviously being autistic, and there is no eye to eye contact. There is no response to the calls, and uh, if you ask them questions, they don't connect with you. And if you give water wallet, I have seen some changes happening in these kids with respect to eye contact, a better communication, some words are added to the vocabulary. Obviously, I do not in any way want to claim here that bash for remedies or some for homeopathy or these things can cure or can treat autism to a major extent, but they do show a very significant uh, changes in the vocabulary, in eye to eye contact. That's what I've seen. So this is another use of water wallet as use of positive quality of water wallet in these kits. So what I've seen is it has shown a very good eye to eye contact, a better eye to eye contact, and better improvement in the vocabulary of in uh, in those kits. So this is something to do with water wallet. I hope you have liked this session. We will be finishing with the rest of the remedies in the next 2 days, and we will be heading directly to our English course that we have been talking for last almost 1 year now. I know about that. So I'm finishing with these English topics. Next episode, we will be talking about large and the lack of confidence in those people. So if you want to be updated about health, homeopathy, and bachelor remedies, uh, do subscribe to this channel. Do send your queries, inputs, suggestions, and comments on uh, below this video, as well as send them on the email ID that we were showing in the footer. Thank you.